Hello. In this video we will cover how to change your portal and voicemail passcode, how to set up your voicemail greeting, and we'll go over some other general voicemail settings. First, open up your browser. We prefer Google Chrome, but you can use pretty much any of them, and enter 210 get VoIP in the address bar. Once you click on 210getvoip.com, you can actually log in right here by entering your login credentials. Your supervisor should have already given you these credentials. However, if you need any assistance, please do not hesitate to call us by calling 210-GET-VoIP. Again, that's 210-438-8647. So let's go ahead and get started here. Once we log in, you'll notice you go straight to the home screen. And up here at the very, very top, you'll see your login name. If you click on your login name and select Profile, it'll take you to the actual profile here for that particular, or you yourself, that user. And then down here at the very bottom, you can change your passcode. Every one of us has gotten a default passcode, but you can change it to pretty much anything you want. So I'm going to go ahead and change mine real quick. I'm going to confirm it. I click Save, and now this has actually been saved for both my portal login password and my voicemail password if I was to dial in from my phone. Next, we're going to go over the actual voicemail messages. You'll notice on the home screen there's a section for voicemail messages, so this is a quick reference guide here, but if you have a lot of them, you'll actually have to click on the Messages tab. But let's start from here. If I click Play, if I highlight here and click Play, it'll actually play the messages if I have speakers. I can click to call a number. I can actually click to play, forward this voicemail message, download this voicemail message. I can save it for later viewing, and I can delete it from here. If I delete it from here, it also deletes on my phone. Now, if I want to go more in depth, or if I have several voicemails that don't fit in this little box here, I'm going to click on the Messages tab here. And the first thing you'll notice is it takes me to the voicemail and it shows me a little indicator of one. I've got one new voicemail at this point in time. Again, all of those settings stay exactly the same. I can forward, I can save, download, etc. I can also click on any saved voicemail messages, and you'll notice once they populate, I can I can click to call forward or actually download this. The save option is gone because I've already saved it, or I can delete it if I wanted to from right here. Let's go back to the trash section. Once I delete or trash a voicemail, it'll show up in the trash folder under the drop-down menu button here. And that's because if I accidentally delete one and I want to retrieve it, I can still go back here, save it, or download it, or forward it to myself if I wanted to. Keep in mind that the trash is emptied daily. So by the end of the day, if you've deleted a voicemail accidentally, it's going to be gone for good. The next section is the Settings tab, and we'll cover the chat in a different video. But the Settings tab is where we will go to change some of the various options on our voicemail to email, and change our recorded greetings here as well. So first and foremost, you want to make sure if you want voicemail to enable it. It's got to make sure that this voicemail box is checked. There's other various options here. I like to sort my voicemails by latest to first, so I'm not having to scroll through 15 messages to get to the newest one. If I wanted to, I can announce the voicemail receive time, or I can announce the incoming caller ID. But this is the most popular option here, as you'll see by most people. Under the greeting sections, this is where you're actually going to set up your voicemail greetings. You can either do one of two things. You can do a recorded name or an actual voicemail greeting. Now you'll notice I have one greeting already stored in my folder here. I can actually play this, and it'll play back whatever I have. So, if I don't like it, I can delete it and start over. Maybe I want to save this greeting because I really, really like it. I could actually download this greeting and save it on my desktop or in a folder. But if I wanted to change my greeting, I would simply highlight the speaker and click Manage. And once I do this, it's going to take me to a whole new screen. So it'll list any and all of the greetings right here. Again, I have the same options. I can download, edit, or what have you. But let's say, for instance, I wanted to change my greeting. I would simply click the Add Greeting button. If I saved that greeting, I could always go back and just upload it by selecting the file and the greeting name and click Upload. But if this is your first time, you're probably going to want to set up your greeting, from the beginning. So I would recommend selecting the Record button. And you'll notice as soon as I select that, a new window pops up that says Call Me At, and that's my extension. I could also put in a 10-digit phone number here if I wanted to. Whatever number I select here, I would simply name the greeting. So let's just say this is going to be my holiday greeting. And when I click Call, it's actually going to call whatever number is here and walk me through the setup process of actually how to record my greeting, etc., or my name, and then when I hang up, it's actually going to upload it right to the portal. Then I would click Done, and I'm out of there, right? So now I've got my recorded name section. Again, it's the same principle. If I had a recorded name here, I could play it or download it. I could also manage and upload one if I wanted to by simply clicking Record, calling me at this extension, and when it calls me, it'll ask me to record my name. Once I do, it'll automatically upload it into the portal. So it's super, super easy. The last thing I want to go over is the email notifications on your voicemail. So when somebody calls and leaves a voicemail on your phone, you're actually going to get an email notification. If you do not want that, you can simply highlight this, select None, click Save, and it'll update that feature for you, and you will not get any voicemail to emails anymore. However, if you're like me, you want those, so you can actually send them with a hyperlink, for instance. You can send them in an attachment WAV file. You can send it to your inbox and leave it as new. You could send it with an attachment and move it to saved, or you can automatically send it with an attachment and move it right to your trash folder. There's also some other options here. We recommend that if you want just the traditional voicemail to email with a WAV file attachment, you're going to select Send with Attachment and leave as new. Click Save, and it'll update that for you. So that's pretty much it for the portal password change and your messages section. In our next video, we'll be covering the home screen and the actual login, and then we'll have supplemental videos that go over the facts, contacts, your time frames and answering rules, etc., etc. So please feel free to come back and join us. You can find these videos at synergytele.com under the support section. Thanks and have a great day.